Guys, it's actually KFC Play here, back with another video, and we're playing Wings of Duty. Today I'm using the Ki-43, which is one of my favorite planes because it's one of the most mobile, and I think it's the third fastest plane in the Japanese tree. Now, before we get into the video, you're gonna see a lot of dogfighting in this, and so I don't know who else would want to watch this. I don't know if you want to do bombing or anything because. I don't know if you guys want to watch bombing because the Kate for Japanese is just horrible. It's so agile, and it takes one shot for that 20 miller from any tree from any plane to just take it out. That's why I brought this though, because it takes a couple shots for this thing to go burning, but like you really have to aim because this thing is like the most thinnest plane I've ever flown, and not not suck other than the Kate. The Kate is just horrible. I don't know what they're doing with the Kate. They need to like buff it up or some stuff because it is just horrible. But let's get on to the video. Oh, come on, there it is. I am all alone in this video, by the way. There's no one else helping me, and so you'll just see me dishing out with whatever I can do, my skills, you could say. And my skills are not the best, but it's enough to get by. Again, though, you'll also see how I identify planes from far and from up close. Then you also see some of the mistakes I make, like losing aircraft out of my sight, or just simply getting snuck up on. Also, I forgot to mention though, I'm gonna give a giveaway of 5,000 gold. Well, first I need people to. Well, I'm actually gonna do a live stream first of this game. Really talk about what I'm gonna do, and I'll pick a couple of people, spin a wheel, and whoever wins, you'll get 5,000 gold right up your doorstep. And I'm pretty sure with 5,000 you can buy, with all the zeros. And not the Ki. No wait. If you're for Japanese tree, if I give you 5,000, you can buy this plane and the Ki-61 Hien, which is a pretty damn good plane, considering that it was one of the first planes I bought. Besides this one, this was the first plane I ever got. But yeah, you can buy all the zeros with 5,000. I don't have all the zeros because on my other account I literally have every single plane. But it doesn't work. Stuff doesn't work. You can't transfer stuff for some reason. So I am gonna have to buy it all over again. But you'll see here that I realize this is either a bomber or a fighter because he's moving pretty damn fast, and either this bomber just straight up took off and he's at like 1,000 feet and he's just decided to stay at 1,000 feet, or this fighter is looking for trouble and I don't think he's seen me yet. So already we're losing the game 10-0, which I don't know how has happened because the game literally just started and no bomber really got past me, or I probably just joined in late. I don't know. This thing just came up, so I was like, oh yeah, Japanese. Anyway, I'm behind them. I decided to equip 12.7 MGs because those are the most effective. Well, they are the most effective, and they're just very badass. And someone once told me, you can't really tell. Oh, here's what I was talking about, sneaking up. That was a P-39, I'm pretty sure. There he is. And you never do see him coming until they're really close. And that P-39 cannon, I think it's a 23 millimeter. That thing can really just spank your ass. I'm not kidding. If you don't, I might as well just grab my hands, grab my ankles, bend over and kiss my ass goodbye because I don't even not see him coming. Who knows if there's another. But I'm just playing very defensively and aggressively here. I don't know what he was doing there. I think he thought I was going to get a shot, but clearly wasn't. And I think he stalled out. But I'm trying to get a lead on him and shoot him, but he's quite good at dodging. I think I got a hit there. I'm not too sure. That might have been the smoke trail for the 7.12, 12.7s. And I get one hit, but it's not enough to do anything serious. He pulls into a climb, and I know I'm not capable of keeping up with him, so I decide to unload as much as I can, try and get as many shots as I can before we both hammerhead and I'm the victim. Unfortunately for him, he is just showing his belly, or I think that's his face, showing off his face in front of me. You know, like, yeah, man, I'm open, shoot me. And, you know, fortunately for him, I didn't get any shots into him. So right now, we engage in a game of rolling scissors in about a minute here. He rolls over, and then I try to get a lead shot, but it wasn't enough, and I didn't time it right. So now he engages in this super button hook looking thing. I don't know what the hell he's doing, and then we start the rolling scissors game. Now the thing about the rolling scissors game is, you know, it's basically a game where you either take shots into someone or you're just literally avoiding. And he wasn't doing that much. He wasn't getting out of my gun sights, so I was able to get a couple shots. And then this is a proper game of rolling scissors. Both sides are avoiding each shot, or both sides are, you know, one side is trying to get a shot while the other is avoiding. It's basically just rolling scissors. Scissors, basically. I don't know how else to explain it. Just think of it like the Olympic loops. But eventually I get behind him and end up spraying a crap ton of bullets just side to side trying to get his ailerons, and I ended up getting an aileron and a flap and I think his elevator. And he goes down and I think he calls for his friend, but it's too late because damn, that is a splash down in the ground for him. So right here, I'm coming up on the guy, well, sneaking up on him. This thing is very, very loud, by the way, so you can't really sneak up on anyone. And immediately I know it's a Dauntless because of how freaking slow it's going, and the gun, it was, I think it's 9.7, I don't know, something machine gun. And so I'm trying to go for his ailerons, but I think I went and got his elevators or hit him. And he immediately banks left for some reason, giving me his whole airplane to shoot, which is not smart. Usually you want to either dive or do a split S. And so he's just going right in front of my shots. I don't think he sees me up until right now, where he realizes I'm up to his left. And so he's trying to do very aggressive fighter moves and ends up hitting me, but it's nowhere near as critical. So I just keep putting shots into him, and, you know, I keep dodging and weaving like a pro. And then I get this very awesome lead. He sets up for me, and I just unload everything I have. It's important to know that for, you know, any bomber, that their guns are very devastating. So you don't want to stay in a straight line to literally just shooting. You want to kind of move and get little bits of shots. And right here, I swing stall for a minute, but it doesn't really matter because he ejected and I get the kill. Oh yeah. Those things are hard to take out if you're in this because those things will kill you. Up here, another way to identify someone, you know, or a different plane in simulator mode, or even any other mode, is of how fast they're going. Because right here you can obviously see, well, he's either a fighter or a dive bomber. And judging by what he's doing, he's probably a dive bomber, because a fighter would have dived in right now and just wrecked me. So it's either a Corsair or a Hellcat or F6F. Either way, I can't be entitled to get into his gun range or sights, because those guns are very, very devastating. They won't, and yes it is, it's a Hellcat. You can tell by its fuselage and its wings that it's a gosh darn Hellcat. And I do not want to be in front of those guns, so I'm playing very, very, very defensively and aggressively. I check my side because last time someone came from my side, so I thought, well, screw it, someone's about to come on my side. He does a very high, I think he's trying to do a hammerhead, but it's not working out. I decide not to fall for it or whatever he's trying to do, and just play it safe and wait for him to come down here and fight me. So he's pulling into me, he's trying to get a shot into me, but I'm not allowing it. I'm pulling into his shots, and apparently he wasn't pulling into me, he was diving. So I just took a long spray and decided not to lead any shots, and I think I got a hit. I can't quite tell, but I guess this is when he finally gets to realize I'm a fighter, or this is probably when he notices I'm around. But it's too late now because I'm already shedding tons and tons of 12.7s into him. And then I decided to pull down because I didn't want to wing stall like last time and risk myself getting shot. So I decide not to do anything. I just wait for him to dive back down to finish his hammerhead, which made no sense because you didn't hammerhead a single thing. And I immediately lost him, and then there he is. Another thing for this game, guys, if you're trying to, do what I'm doing, always keep your eye on the enemy, because it takes only a split second for you to lose him, and then he's gone, and you can't find him, and he might end up shooting you. Another example of this is if you look at my British Muscle video, you'll see that I saw the 109, doing his maneuver, and then I look to the right, and he ends up going left, and then when I look left, I lose him. I think that's how it went. And he ends up getting, his guns lined up in front of me, but he doesn't end up killing me or hitting me. Just giving out an example. Anyway, he flies right in front of a B-26 Martyr, I think that's what it's called. If it's not, screw you, I don't care. And I end up paying my attention to him, as if the game will end faster if he gets any good bombs. So I just shred him up, and he gets one hit on me, but I don't think it's critical because, well, actually it is. It's critical. I lost a left flap, but it wasn't enough to take me out, and certainly that burst I gave him was enough. And the guy that I just killed, or the Hellcat, actually died. How neat is that? How darn neat is that? Anyway, looking to the end of the video, guys, I do end up losing this game because, well, they somehow managed to bomb or stuff. I think they're just XP grinding. But, yeah, I don't get any more shots, I don't get anything, we just lose the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I certainly enjoyed making it and commentating over it. God, I cannot speak English at all. These things are hard to make, but, it's definitely worth it, because all that hard work pays off into a nice, awesome video. I have an outro. I'm paying someone to make my outro, because I'm too lazy to make my own. Until I get a proper computer, I won't make my own until then. But, yeah, if you guys want to see a movie for, like, Japanese planes, I can certainly purchase the money and do so. I'm doing a giveaway of 5,000 in a live stream if I end up doing a live stream sometime this month. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you're new, I highly suggest you subscribe. You can get a chance to win some of these giveaways I'm about to do. Yeah, thanks.